Welcome to the Calcutta Races Season 2021 Summer Meeting 6th day Friday 9th April 2021 race preview. The first race of the afternoon is the Bright Law Handicap over 1100 meters for horses in class 5. The first runners we're looking at is horse number 1 Beowulf in race number 126. Beowulf went on a start to finish mission, looked good into the last 150-200 meters, but Beowulf got caught close home by Stagger, who came with a run towards the outside and got that race. We also had number 6, which was Ashwamegh. Ashwamegh has been consistent in his last few starts. In his last start, Ashwamegh was a little slow to begin but made up the ground and finished on 3rd. We also have number 10, Demonstrate. Demonstrate was racing in 3rd and finished on 4th, almost 4 lengths from the winner. Next up, we're looking at number 2, Hercules. Hercules has had one start in race number 80, where it got onto an even start, but into the first 200 meters, Hercules met with some interference and dropped the rider, and Hercules did not finish that race. Next up, we have 2 runners. We're looking at number 3, Indian Tiger. Indian Tiger, after getting a mock race, Indian Tiger made its debut in race number 118, where it was racing in second last spot, made some late headway, finished on 5th. And we also have number 5, Zodiac Prince. Zodiac Prince has placed in its previous start second in race number 99. Also in race number 118, Zodiac Prince went on a start to finish mission and finished on 3rd behind Berluti. Next, we are looking at number 4, Marazzo. Marazzo is a son of Dandified out of Whistling Straight, and Marazzo, after placing in race number 51, where it went over 1400 meters and finished on 3rd, in his last start in race number 93, Marazzo was travelling on the outside and then made late headway and finished on 2nd behind Clear Vision, almost 1.5 lengths from the winner. Next, we are looking at number 7, Bemuse. Bemuse is a son of Cavalier, and in his last start, Bemuse was travelling in 2nd spot. Into the last 200 meters, there was a ding-dong battle with Zodiac Prince, but in the dying stages of the race, Bemuse just got that race by a nose, and bob of the finish, as you can see on the outside, is Bemuse in the red cap, and Bemuse gets that race in the closest margin. Next up, we're looking at number 8, Tomorrow Forever. And Tomorrow Forever is a daughter of Lucifer Sam, and Tomorrow Forever's best starts were early in the season, where it finished on 2nd couple of times. In its last start, Tomorrow Forever was travelling in 3rd spot and then weakened slightly and finished on 4th behind Jinsuku, almost 6 lengths from the winner. Next, we're looking at number 9, Iconia. Iconia is a daughter of Excellent Art. In this season, Iconia has failed to place in any of the 5 starts it has had. In its last start, Iconia was racing in last spot as they entered the home straight, stayed on in last and finished 8th of 8, almost 11.25 lengths behind the winner, which was Krisha's Choice. Next, we are looking at number 11, Romantic Zeal in race number 132. The daughter of Cavalier was racing in 3rd spot, then tried to make headway on the outside, but it was a very packed field, and then Romantic Zeal fell short by almost 4.75 lengths behind Ansigar, and Romantic Zeal finished on 3rd. We move on to the second race of the afternoon, the Sound of Cheers Handicap for horses rated 21 to 46 over 1200 meters. The first runner we are looking at is number 1, Communique, son of Air Support. Communique has had 5 starts. Its best start was its 3rd start in race number 89, where it finished on 3rd behind Treasure Hunt. In its last 2 starts, Communique has finished on 6th in race number 105. In its last start, Communique was travelling in a forward position, weakened and finished on 5th to sheer force. Next, we are looking at number 2, Bunting. Bunting has already had 5 starts in this season. In his last start, Bunting was travelling in 6th spot, weakened and finished on 7th, almost 8.75 lengths behind the winner, which was Sirona. Next, we are looking at number 3, Isle of Skye, a daughter of Leatermore. Isle of Skye has placed in its first start, where it raced over 1400 meters in race number 115. And Isle of Skye is a recent import from Western India. It was travelling in third spot and made late headway towards the inside in the red jacket with the white Maltese cross and finished on third behind Yahalla. Another daughter of Lita Moore is Nova by Sorrento Steel. After finishing fourth in its first start of the season, where it went over 1400 meters, again it went over 1400 meters. This time was locked in a battle with Estrella Star all through the last 100 meters, and it was a ding-dong battle. Nova just lost out by a nose in a bob of the head, and today Nova is going 200 meters less. Number 5 is Rare Bird. Rare Bird is a daughter of Surf Rider, has had quite a few starts in this season. Its best start was its last start in race number 105, where Rare Bird was travelling in third spot and then stayed on in third after a late charge by the pack, and Rare Bird finished almost 3 lengths from the winner. Number 6 is Pose. After coming down from Western India, has had couple of starts, and first it finished on 6th in race number 115, where it finished behind Yahalla. In its last start was travelling in 6th spot, weakened and finished on 7th of 7 runners. The winner here was Port of Spain, and Pose finished almost 12.5 lengths from the winner. Next up we have 3 runners. We are looking at number 7 Popcorn, number 8 Shive, and number 10 Brilliant Gold. Popcorn has had quite a few starts in this season. Best start was its first start, where it finished on third in race number 8. Number 8 Shive has had 6 starts in this season without placing at any of them, and number 10 Brilliant Gold has placed third in one of its starts earlier in the season. In its last start, Brilliant Gold was travelling in 4th spot, finished on 6th. Number 8 Shive finished on 8th, and number 7 Popcorn finished on 6th. The winner was Eastern Crown. Next up we're looking at number 9 Script. Script is a son of Watts' Script. Script's best start was in race number 17, where it finished on 3rd, and since then Script in race number 112 was racing in second last spot, made late headway and finished on 4th behind Littlefinger, almost 4.5 lengths from the winner. Next we look at number 11, The Indicator. The Indicator is a son of Crimson China. After placing in 3 starts back to back, in its last start, The Indicator was travelling in second last spot, stayed on in second last of 5 runners, and the winner here was Sea Sky, who won that race by a long neck, and The Indicator finished almost 4 lengths from the winner. Number 12 is Basharat. Basharat has had its debut in race number 118, where it was slow to begin and raced in the wrong end of the field for most part. However, made late headway on the wide outside and came up with a run and finished on 6th of 8 runners behind Berluti, who won that race by about 2.5 lengths. Number 13 is Shivalik Silk. Shivalik Silk has had 3 starts. Its best start was in race number 112, where it finished on 3rd behind Littlefinger. In its last start in race number 126, Shivalik Silk was racing in 5th spot, stayed on in 5th, almost 12.75 lengths behind Stagger, who was the eventual winner of that race. We move on to the third race of the afternoon, the Eagle Pines Handicap for horses rated 41 to 66 over 1200 meters. We have 3 runners. We're looking at number 2 Harbour Sunrise, who was racing in second spot but took charge into the last 200 meters and won that race by about length and a half. We also have number 4 Corona del Corsa. Corona del Corsa was slow to begin in its last 2 starts, raced in the wrong end of the field and finished on 6th of 6. We also have number 7, which is Lumos. Lumos was travelling in 4th spot, made late headway and finished on 3rd. And we also have number 10, Glorious Leap, who was racing in 5th spot, stayed on in 5th, finished almost 6.25 lengths behind the winner, which was Harbour Sunrise. Next we have 2 runners here. Number 3 Arcelia, who has had a change of name, earlier was known as Bonafide, was a winner in its start in Bombay, since then came down to Calcutta and has been off-board in both of his start. In his last start, Australia was travelling in 10th spot, did not make any forward move, finished on 10th. We also had number 9, Aggression. Aggression has had 6 starts in this season, has been off-board in all of his starts. In its last start was racing in 6th spot, weakened and finished on 8th of 10 runners behind Court Jester, almost 8.5 lengths from the winner. Number 5 is Summer Air. Summer Air, after winning back-to-back starts in race number 145 and race number 21 in either side of the lockdown, has had one start in race number 40 where it went out as a favourite but was racing in 4th spot, tried to take a late run into the race but didn't make any forward move, finished on 4th, almost 5 lengths from the winner, which was Excelsior. Number 6 is Yahalla. Yahalla has been very consistent in this season after winning in race number 64, beating Adorinda. It finished on 2nd behind Eastern Crown in its next start in race number 105. In his last start in race number 115, Yahalla was travelling in 4th spot, then took charge into the last 150 meters, drew away from the field and won that race by about 2 lengths, beating Windchaser. Number 8 is Whispering Grass. Whispering Grass has had quite a few placed efforts this season, and in its last start, Whispering Grass, a daughter of Sedgefield, was travelling in 3rd spot and came up towards the inside and challenged for the place efforts, and then finished on 3rd, almost 3 3/4 lengths behind the winner, which was Sheer Force. We move on to the 4th race of the afternoon, the Eagle Pines Handicap Division 2 over 1200 meters for horses rated 41 to 66. We have 3 runners. We are looking at number 1, Estrella Star, who is a son of El Johar, and Estrella Star has already won 3 races in this season, first in race number 61, then in race number 74, and in its last start in race number 119, Estrella Star burst through the pack and took charge into the last 200 meters and drew away from that field. We also had number 2, Treasure Hunt, and Treasure Hunt, after racing in 4th spot, made 1 place and finished on 3rd. And we had number 3, Astral Force, who raced in the wrong end of the field and finished 9th of 9 runners, almost 18 lengths from the winner, which was Estrella Star. We have 2 runners. We're looking at number 4, Port of Spain. Port of Spain, after winning a race in race number 92 where it beat Right Move, it had an unplaced effort in race number 105. In his last start, Port of Spain was racing in 3rd spot, then took charge into the last 200 meters and gave trainer B. Mahesh his first winner as a trainer. We also had number 10, Kuda Grass. Kuda Grass was racing in the wrong end of the field but made late headway and finished on 2nd after being slowly out. Number 5 is Atom. Atom has had a couple of place efforts in this season. In his last start, went out as a favourite but was racing in 3rd spot and weakened and finished on 4th. And we also have number 8, which is Aftershock. Aftershock has had a lackluster season this season, but in his last start, Aftershock went on a start-to-finish mission and held on for 2nd spot behind Harbour Sunrise, almost a length and a half behind. We have 2 runners. We are looking at number 6, Fantasia. Fantasia has had a poor season so far, and 6 starts without placing in any of them. In his last start, Fantasia was racing in a forward position in 4th spot as they turned for home, but weakened and finished on 6th. We also have number 9, which is Goldborn. Goldborn was racing in 9th spot, stayed on in 9th and finished almost 7 3/4 lengths behind the winner, which was Sheer Force. Number 7 is Resolute. After winning in its first start of the season in race number 53 over 2000 meters, Resolute has placed in its next start in race number 88. In his last start, Resolute went on a start-to-finish mission, and into the last 200 meters, it looked like Resolute had nothing to offer, but the son of Satellite, dug in and finished on 2nd, almost 3 lengths from the winner, which was Cliffhanger. We move on to the 5th race of the afternoon, the Club Phoenicia Cup over 1400 meters for 3-year-old maiden horses. The first runners we are looking at is number 3, Mother's Love. Mother's Love has had 3 starts without placing any of them. In his last start, Mother's Love was racing in 7th spot, made some place and finished on 5th. We also had number 6, Appreciate. Appreciate went out as the favourite, was racing in 1st spot but was challenged for the lead into the last 250 meters and Towards the end, Appreciate finished on second behind UV, almost 4 lengths from the winner. Number 4 is Oasis. Oasis has its debut start in race number 37, where it was racing in 8th spot, made some late headway and finished on 6th behind Cletus and almost 10 lengths from the winner. We have 2 runners. We're looking at number 7, Blazing Bell is a daughter of Ampere out of Peace, and we have number 9, which is Shopify, a daughter of 10 Star. Blazing Bell was racing in 5th spot, stayed on in 5th, almost 15.5 lengths from the winner. Number 9, Shopify, was racing in 4th spot, made some late headway and finished on 3rd, almost 6.5 lengths from the winner, which was Delphini. Number 8 is Lady Lorraine, and Lady Lorraine has had 4 starts so far. Its best start was its first start, where it finished on 2nd behind Cletus. In its last start, Lady Lorraine was travelling in 4th spot, didn't make any impression, finished on 4th of 5 runners behind Jake, almost 11 lengths from the winner. We move on to the 6th race of the afternoon, the Sunray Handicap for horses rated 61 to 86 over 1400 meters. The first runner we are looking at is number 1, Capricious, son of Gutso. Has had 6 starts in this season without placing in any of them. In his last start, Capricious was travelling in 4th spot, weekend, and finished on 6th, almost 4.75 lengths behind the winner, which was Rainbow Trout, who won that in a close 3-way finish, and Rainbow Trout got that race by a long neck. We have 2 runners. We are looking at number 2, Inca. Inca is by Air Support, and Inca earlier went on a start-to-finish mission in race number 97, fell short. There was a change in tactic in his last start, where Inca was travelling in 4th spot, made late headway and finished on 2nd behind Ghost. We also have number 12, which is Top Notch. Top Notch had a long layoff, was running after almost a year in his last start, and Top Notch finished on a credible 3rd behind Ghost. Number 4 is Kilkari Bridge. Number 8 is Namak Halal, and we also have number 10, Foolproof. Number 4, Kilkari Bridge, was travelling in 2nd spot, stayed on in 2nd after being challenged for the lead by Court Jester, who drew away from that field and won that race by 4.5 lengths. We had number 8, Namak Halal, who generally goes on a start-to-finish mission. In his last start, it did exactly that, but weakened and finished on 6th. We also had number 10, Foolproof, who was travelling in 5th spot, made late headway and finished on 3rd. Number 5 is Big Star. Big Star was in race number 84, was leading the pack throughout, and into the last 250 meters, Big Star kicked away from that field and won that race by almost 4 lengths, beating Apna Taimaiga, who has since won a race as well. We move on to number 6, Barak. Barak has come down from Western India. In his last start, went on a start-to-finish mission into the 150-meter mark. Barak was looking very good, but there was a late surge by Silver Bracelet, and Barak could only finish on 2nd, a length behind the winner, and Barak perhaps needed that run. We have 2 runners. We are looking at number 9, Oakbrook. Oakbrook is by Netwiz, and we have number 11, Kimaya. Oakbrook was travelling in 2nd spot throughout, and then finished on 2nd behind Sheer Force, almost a length and 3/4 behind. Number 11, Kimaya, who was travelling in 6th spot, was making late headway, but Sheer Force won that race and taking style, almost length and 3/4, and Kimaya had to finish 3rd. We move on to the 7th race of the afternoon, the Dandified Cup, named after Dandified, the enigmatic horse from Calcutta, who went around the course like in a common canter and won races as it liked. Race over 1600 meters for 4-year-old and over. The first runner we are looking at is number 1, New England. New England, after Being unplaced in quite a few starts, in his last start, New England was racing in the wrong end of the field and came up with a flourish into the last 50 meters and got that race by a long neck from Areca legend, and New England definitely is a horse to watch out for. Number 2 is Awesome One. Awesome One has had a good season so far, has won 2 of his 4 starts. First it won in race number 34, beating Prince Satsuma. In his last start, Awesome One was racing in 4th spot. Into the last 150 meters, came up with giant strides and got that race close home, beat Prince Satsuma again by half a length. Number 3 is New Moon. New Moon has had 3 starts in this season, was 4th in its first 2 starts. In its last start, New Moon travelled a little wide, then into the home straight. New Moon took over the running and won that race by about 2.5 lengths, beating Shivalik Silk. We have 4 runners here. Number 4 into the spotlight after coming down from southern India into the spotlight has had 3 starts, and last start in race number 124 into the spotlight finished on 8th after leading the pack for most of the way. Number 5 is Rainbow Trout, and Rainbow Trout, after coming down from western India, has had 3 starts and 3 wins so far. In his last start, Rainbow Trout was travelling in 3rd spot but got that race in a 3-way finish. And we also have number 6 Sagittarius, who was racing in 7th spot, made some headway and finished on 5th. We also had number 7 Tudor Hall. Tudor Hall was blocked for a clear run but finished on 3rd after coming up late in the outside. We move on to the 8th race of the afternoon, the Highborn Handicap for horses rated 21 to 46 over 1100 meters. The first runner we are looking at is number 1 Guitar Girl. Guitar Girl, after winning a race in its first start in race number 10, beating Krisha's Choice. Next start it finished on 2nd behind Mystic Star. In its last start, Guitar Girl went out as the favourite, was racing in 4th spot, weakened and finished on 5th of 12 runners. The winner here was Gentlease. We have number 2 East Side. East Side has had 4 starts in this season. Its best start was its 3rd start in race number 112, where it finished on 2nd behind Littlefinger, a neck behind the winner. In its last start, East Side was fancied and went out as the favourite and was travelling in 3rd spot, then weakened and finished on 4th, almost 6 lengths from the winner, which was Eastern Crown. Next we have 2 runners. We are looking at number 3 Lackmoss, a son of New Famous. Lackmoss was placed 3rd in his first start. Next start it won the race, beating San Remo. In his last start, Lackmoss was travelling in 4th spot, stayed on in 4th, almost 7 lengths from the winner. And we had number 6, which is Nandini's Pet. Nandini's Pet was leading the pack, weakened and finished on 3rd. The winner was Sport of Spain. Next up we have number 7 Around the World, daughter of Netwiz. Around the World was a winner in race number 36, where it beat Littlefinger. Since then has had couple of unplaced efforts, including the last race we are looking at, race number 111, where it was travelling in 6th spot, made 1 place and finished on 5th of 9 runners. The winner was Despacito, who won that race by almost 8 lengths. Number 8 is Berluti. After knocking on the doors a few times in its last start, Berluti was held back into the home straight. Then when given the rein, Berluti kicked on and won that race by about 2.5 lengths, beating Anika, who finished on late to save place money. So if you're looking at number 9 Stagger, a daughter of Verenar, and Stagger was very strongly fancied in his last start and was racing in 2nd spot, then took charge into the last 150 meters and won that race by about length and a half, and returned a winning favourite here, beating Beowulf. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. See you at the races tomorrow.